It is I, Alex the Boogeyman, here at Title Boxing Club in Pittsburgh with your focus point. And it is Massacre Week this week. Valentine's Day is on Saturday, so we celebrate things a little differently here. We honor the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which is a famous boxing match in 1951 between arguably the greatest fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Jake the Raging Bull LaMotta. They made a movie about him called Raging Bull. He himself, a great fighter, but it was indeed a massacre. It was a beatdown. Sugar Ray pummeled LaMotta for 13 rounds before the ref finally stopped it. But Jake himself did not stop. He kept trying. He kept working. He refused to go down. He refused to stop. So in honor of that, we are going to be really focusing this week. It's something I say a lot, but if there was ever a week to do it, this is the one, which is stop stopping. Stop stopping in the middle of the round. Now, there's a lot of reasons people stop, and when I mean stop, I mean get out of your fighting posture. So normally, we want to be in our fighting stance. You want your dominant foot back, non-dominant foot forward. You want your hands up by your cheeks, your shoulders relaxed. You want a little bend in the knee, and you want to be on the balls of the feet. So this is your boxing stance, your boxing posture. You want to be moving as well, generally. When you do this, put your hands down, you look at the clock, you go get water, you take a breather, whatever. That is stopping in the middle of the round. Do not do this. Now, there are certainly good reasons why people might stop during the round, and I'll give you tips to deal with each of them. So number one, I already alluded to it, you're tired. Let's say you are tired, you're getting tired from all those combos, you need a breather. We always tell people, go at your own pace, and we mean that, that's true. But don't do this. Don't stop to take a breather. Here's how you take a breather. Stay in your fighting stance, stop punching, but you're not losing your fighting stance. You're in your fighting stance, your guard is up, you're moving. Now, I guarantee if you do this, it takes very little energy. It's not that different than doing this, but the benefits are great. It doesn't take much to do this. Also, move around, move your feet. Don't just stand there in front of the bag, right? Move around in your fighting stance. So recover, breathe. When you're ready, you go right back to those combos. Go right back to punching. So practice that. Do not drop your guard. Do not go flat-footed. For God's sake, do not look at the scores. Focus for one round. The rounds are going to be short. We do 13 rounds in our classes. Be shorter. Focus. Stay focused the entire time. That will make a difference, I promise you. Now, another reason people often stop is because their heavy bag is moving. And first of all, if your heavy bag is moving, that's usually not a good thing. It means you're pushing your punches too much instead of snapping your hands back nice and quick. But it can still move. Or maybe you're moving in when you throw punches, so it starts to get a little momentum, and that bag is swinging. What I don't want you to ever do is this. You set it, and then you're back. Don't do that. Don't do it. Number one, you can punch a moving heavy bag. It's not hard. It's not a bad drill. But if you're new to this and you're a little uncomfortable punching a moving heavy bag, that's fine. I'm going to show you a trick that you can use. It is still a boxing move. And it is basically a posting jab or posting hand or a long guard. So what I'm doing is taking my lead hand, my jab hand, and I'm just kind of sticking it out. I'm not making a fist. I'm sticking it out like I'm doing a puppet show. Hello, everybody. And I'm using that to stop the bag. So the bag's moving. I go like this. I post, and then I move, and I continue to throw my combos. So I'm not breaking stance. I'm not like, let's doing this, where I just kind of stick my hand out, my hands down. No, I'm still in that fighting stance. I'm still in a very active guard, and I'm only holding it for a little bit. Now, don't get crazy with this. You see some people, not here, but online, trying to look cool where they're constantly posting. I find this super obnoxious. It's unnecessary, and it's not good for your boxing, but I think they want to look cool. So, I mean, if you like looking cool, you can do that too. Now, here's the biggest one, though. Here's the weird thing that almost everybody at some time during a round stops, and it's very understandable. So you're throwing your combo. And then somewhere, either me or Steph in the distance says, all right, guys, we're going to add a roll cross or add a hook cross. And what they'll do is they'll stop, put their hands down, and look at us. Now, it's fine to look at us. You should. But you shouldn't stop. All you have to do, if we say something and you're not sure what we're saying, get in your fighting stance and look, assuming that we're over there, look at us, try to see what we're doing, and then go, okay, now we go right back to that combo. What I don't want you to do again is to come to a complete stop because we're talking and we're saying something. You can also just listen, actively use your ears to listen. I know you guys are listening, but it can be hard, it's loud, whatever. But if we're saying, double jab cross, and you've been doing this for a while, and we had a roll cross, right? You may not have to look. You might just hear us say roll cross and go, all right, I'm gonna do it. Again, if you get confused, you can always turn to look at us, but stay in your fighting stance. Again, these little milliseconds, you might say, big deal, I put my hands down for 1 second, and then I'm back to it. It makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference in your overall performance. I promise me. If you don't believe me, try not doing it this week, eliminating those little microsecond pauses and see how you feel. It's gonna be extra tough, but that's how we like it, and that is how we do it on Massacre Week!
He's got so